Hey y'all, this is Taylor from Tattooed Teacher Plans. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome. I'm so glad you're here. You came on a good day because it is Life Planner Day. I'm so excited. This is a box that contains the new 2020-21 ERIN CONDREN Life Planner in the vertical neutral layers. And I'm just so excited to share this with you along with some new accessories. I purposefully did not watch anyone else's reviews on any of the planners because I wanted to have like fresh opinions about everything. And I did save a bunch of them to my watch later list. So I will be spending this weekend catching up on a bunch of reviews. And there's so many options this year that, I just can't wait. I'm so excited. But I'm also excited to get into this box. So I will be going through the accessories first and then the planner itself. And then I have a kit that I will be laying down part of, just the basics. You know, I had some questions on my Instagram stories I posted for your questions. So I have some notes of things that I want to be sure to cover. But a lot of them were about the layout of the weekly spread and if kits work or not. So we're going to test it out. So I'm going to get everything out of the box and lay it out, and then we will get started. Okay, so here's what was in the box. I am just beside myself right now. So this is the card that is going out in orders right now. And if you have time, read the little note from Erin because it's really sweet, or you can pause this video and read it. And I love the message of that little card. And then what should we start with? I'm going to put everything over here. Let's start with the sticky notes. I got 2 of them because there are 2 versions of the coiled life planner this year. I will be reviewing, like I mentioned, the coiled. That's my favorite. But there are so many options this year. You've got the coiled version, the binder, and the daily duo, which a lot of people are reviewing that one. If you want to search on YouTube and find some reviews of that one. I chose my old trusty vertical neutral because it is my favorite. I did mix it up with the coil color. You'll see that in a minute. And I will be making another order. So I think I'm going to get the colorful for my memory planner, and I will definitely share that haul whenever I get that in. So there are 2 versions, like I said, 2 designs. And before I get into the nitty-gritty of everything, I will have a blog post linked at the top of the description with even more details and all of the info on the other formats of the LP this year. I didn't want to kind of talk about those because I don't have them to show you, but I will have all of the details in the blog post for you. I also have my ERIN CONDREN affiliate link. I'm really bad about remembering to share that, so let's do it right at the top here. So if you use that link, it's no cost to you, but it does give me a little bit of commission, which I pour back into my channel, and I would appreciate it if you use it. No pressure. It's there if you'd like to use it. So let's look at these sticky notes. The layers is just so beautiful to me. Both of these are gorgeous, but the layers is one that's like really, really speaking to me, especially the colorful one because it's just so pretty. So the layers, Erin talked about how, you know, life is complex and there's a lot of layers to it. And so that's what the inspiration was behind this design. The flower power design, she came up with just as kind of a contrast to the more modern layers, which I think is really cool to have 2 options. I mean, you have so many options this year. Okay, so we've got the sticky notes. You can clip these right into your coil. This also goes with the binder too. You can clip it into the binder. You have lots of different options here. This is definitely one of my favorites, and these little squares, I think those are so cool. These little corners are cute too. And this little list is just long enough to be like useful for a quick note or list. I think it's that one's really pretty too. The layers is just like so gorgeous to me. Fun little quick story. In college, we had to take a science course, of course, and science is not my not my strong suit, but I decided to take geology because that was one of the options. And I ended up going to this school my freshman year in Odessa where my dad worked, which was a branch of University of Texas, and it's all about petroleum. And they have like a really strong program, of course, because it's in the Permian Basin. And so I took several geology courses to get my science credits, and I just fell in love with it, and I just became obsessed with. I took historical geography and the intro geology course. That's what this reminds me of. It just like kind of brings back some good memories. Anyway, let's move on to the flower power. So these are the same design. You've got the little triangles, the longer list, the flag. Ooh, this one's different. We have this. That's cute. I like that a lot. I really debated between, for my memory planner, the colorful layers or the flower power. And I may still change my mind. This is so cute and so like well designed. I've seen pictures of like all of the products, so I kind of have an idea of what everything looks like. But this is just so cute and kind of retro. It's just the perfect like contrast to the layers. So cute. I really love this one. Those colors are gorgeous. So those are the two new sticky note formats that are available. And then we have the compliment cards. I usually take these to school, and you'd be surprised how many people like see them and pick them up and like ask what they are. And then I'm like, take one. Or I'll just put it in someone's box in the workroom. These are so pretty. So compliment cards, I mean, you can use these for anything. You can also write on the back like a quick little note. Let's go through these real quick. So we've got love yourself in silver foil. You are enough in rose gold. Let your dreams take flight in gold. You lift me up in silver. It's your time to bloom. I like that one in gold. I'm so proud of you. Gold. You got this in rose gold. Set goals and crush them in silver. One day at a time in gold. And your potential is endless in rose gold. So those are so cute, and I really like them. I'm going to put them back in here so I have them all together and I can take them to school whenever we go back. Okay, next up is the snap-in dashboard. So let's open this up and look at it. I suggest if you write on these, use a permanent marker. I know some people use wet erase, but permanent is your best bet in my personal opinion. So this one has, of course, the colorful layers, and it has like the navy background. This is so pretty. I love that that pattern is gorgeous. Okay, so we've got two sides, priorities to do. And then on this side, we have Monday through Sunday. This would be great for meal planning or pre-planning, like your next week's spread. So that is the dashboard. And then let's look at the extra stickers. So I did order the neutral, and you can buy these separately if you want an extra set. Okay, so these are so pretty. These are what are in the back of the planner. So this page is gold foiled. That is so pretty. I just love this whole thing. These are the same colors from last year, the same like color scheme. And one of the questions that someone asked is thoughts on the neutral color scheme. I like it, but it's really neutral in the planner this year. So if you don't like it, like, I don't think you're going to be upset that it's there. I will say, and I noted this in my blog post, I did get a little bit bored of these colors because there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 colors that repeat the whole time, maybe 6. And I wish that they were just the pastels of the regular colors, but that's just a personal preference, and I'm good with this too. I do think this is pretty, and I love peach. I know some people have some strong opinions about the peach, but I like it, and I really love this color and the gray. I just like it a lot. Okay, this page is rose gold foiled. So we've got some flags. Those are cute. Rescheduled, canceled, some habit trackers, and then some of these dots. This page is probably my favorite because it's so cute. Look at those birthday cakes. This is silver foiled. I love those. That's adorable. And then you have like some thick labels. I really love that. And then this page just has a bunch of labels in the color scheme. and it has a little silver accent. I'll take one off for you so you can see. Rounded corners, just like always, and it just has this. This is cool though, because you could put like a time or something here if you wanted to note that. Let's see if I can get this back on. Okay, so these are, like I said, the stickers in the back of the planner, but you can buy them separately. Okay, next up is the pin. I'm pretty sure that's what this is, but let's open it up and see. I don't want to mess up the box, so I'm going to be gentle. I've never had like a real fancy pen. The Crafty Banana actually gave me a couple pen gems one time, and I'm too scared to use them because they're too pretty. Also, I'm not a ballpoint person, and I'm pretty sure this, I'm pretty sure this is ballpoint. You could probably like switch it out maybe. I don't know. Someone let me know. Ooh, this is pretty. This would be a great gift like for graduation or a new job. Oh, that's so pretty. And gold is my like foil color of choice. So this is right up my alley, and it's the colorful layers. This is perfect. Oh my gosh. It's so pretty. It is ballpoint. I see. I'm sure it's black ink. Let me test it real quick. Yes, black ink. That is so pretty. And the box is even more gorgeous. I saw on Instagram that favorite daughter Emily took this styrofoam thing out and made it into a little pin box. So I might do that, or I might just give this to someone as like a present. That's so pretty. I love that pen. I don't know the prices on all of this stuff, but if I can figure those out, I will put that on the screen. But I want to say that this one is like 18 or 20. That's my best guess. But we shall find out on launch day. Ooh, that's so cute. Ooh, I love it. That's gorgeous. All right, the last thing, and in my opinion, the best of the accessories is the new sticker book. I love me a good sticker book, and this one is so pretty. Okay, this is the designer sticker book. Does it have a number? I don't see a number, so this must just be designer sticker book. Live a life layered in color. Okay, that is so pretty. Okay, I have seen pictures of this already, so I know what to expect, but this is gorgeous. This is why I think I'm going to get the colorful layers for my memory planner. And can you imagine my gratitude spreads using these stickers? Oh my gosh. So in my memory planner for each month, I do daily gratitude, and I decorate it with ERIN CONDREN stickers from the sticker books. And how pretty would this be with the colorful layers? Like, I can't wait to see how this looks in my memory planner. Okay, let's go through this page by page so you can actually see it. Here is the first page. We've got 4 quotes here. We've got a bunch of functional things. Those hearts are gorgeous. This is gold foiled. Then we've got this page with a bunch of flags and little labeled flags in rose gold. That is so pretty. I love that. Got a bunch of asterisks on this page with some silver accents. And then we've got some to-do dots, some love dots. I love those. We've got some more to-do dots. And then some flags. Those are so pretty. Okay, these are on clear paper. Very vibrant. Rose gold. Some circle stickers. These are good for little accents. Or if you don't have anything going on that day, just put this in the whole box and takes care of your problem. Fills up the space. Okay, this page has to do, me time, vacay, hello weekend, note, today, appointment in gold. Really pretty. I love that script. These are so adorable. These are new, I think. Weekend banners, kind of. How cute are those? And then those are fun too. And then we've got basically the same page from before, but in the other end of the color spectrum in silver. And then we've got some full boxes here. These would be great for journaling. And those hearts are so cute. And then some little like washi strip with rose gold accents, along with some little things at the bottom. Cute. And then a few more of the quotes and boxes and flags. And that's it. I really love this book. This is probably my favorite that they've done so far. All right, now we are ready to get into the big reveal of the life planner. You've probably been waiting for this forever. So let me get everything cleaned up and I'll get it out of the box and we will open it up. So there she is. Oh, she's so pretty. I'm so excited. Your planner does come in this box. This actually feels more sturdy than last year's, but this top part is still a little bit flimsy. An improvement from last year though, I will say. And then let's get into the planner. The bottom is very sturdy though, so you could definitely store this on your shelf easily if that's what you would like to do. Okay, let's start with this little pack of goodies. So they started doing this last year instead of the pouch. I wasn't really using the pouch anyway, so this is nice. So we have a little note from ERIN CONDREN, and then we've got, I'm assuming, some coupon codes. Let's see. Yes, I'll put that off to the side. Probably give those as giveaways on Instagram stories someday just to surprise you. So we've got 3 little compliment cards that come in there. Then we've got some labels, some gift labels. That's gorgeous. I have noticed they're kind of bringing back some of the mid-century circles items, which is kind of cool. And then this label has a rose gold on it, really pretty. And then you have this circle sticker that goes on the edge of your box if you choose to use it for like displaying on your bookshelf. You can put it anywhere you want. All right, and yeah, this just tells you what you get in your box. Let me put this off to the side. Okay, now we're ready to get into it. So first things first, I have the neutral cover in the layers, which is so pretty, and we have the ruler. They redesigned the ruler last year, and it is so good. It's flexible. The teeth don't break. It's perfect. They even simplified the design even more, which is kind of the theme of this neutral planner as we get into it. But I really love the ruler. I use my teacher planner one as well. All right. So first, your cover. You can use wet erase. I don't suggest it. If you want to use it as a dashboard, use permanent marker and take it off with alcohol. But I find that I don't really look at this very often. So do what you will. Then we have our vellum page. Like, how pretty is that? I love this design. It's so gorgeous. It reminds me of that canyon. Is it in Utah? I have the picture in my mind of people walking through the caverns, the open caverns. What are they called? I don't know. If you see this and you know what I'm talking about, then you know. Okay, so we have our first page. The paper is the same as last year, which I did complain a little bit. It's kind of porous and it's a little bit scratchy. For my particular taste, I prefer a smoother paper, but I do love the thickness of it and I love the smell. The smell is, let's get a whiff. It's just so good. Oh, yes. It smells like some kind of pastry that's not overly sugared. It's so good. And then sometimes you turn the page and it just like comes at you and oh, it's real good. Okay, let's get into the planner again. Okay, so this is our little quote page here. That's so pretty. This would be even more beautiful and colorful. Then we have our year at a glance. Now the way that I use this in my planner is that I use it for my school calendar. So I will show you that real quick. And I will do a setup video as we get closer to July. So here is my setup for this year, the school year. I always run academic. And I forgot to tell you that this is an 18-month planner, if you were wondering why it's so big. Because I always order the 18-month. I don't know if this is true or not, but I heard a long time ago that the coil is just slightly bigger on the 18-month, and I need the room because I'm a sticker user, and my planner gets real fat. I mean, we're not even there yet, and she's fat. So I need all the extra room. Is it true? I don't know. But I just keep ordering the 18-month, and then I take out the last few months at the end to give me some breathing room. Okay, so we've got our year at a glance. I really like this accent at the top. It's really simple and pretty. Then we've got this page, which, like I mentioned, everything is more simplified this year. I use this page for planning out which kits that I use in my planner. So let me show you what that looks like. It's messy. Okay, don't judge me. I use pencil because I move stuff around all the time. But I'm going to set this up the same way, although I do have a change that I want to make. I want to include my monthly kit so that I don't overbuy. This helps me stay on budget because I'm a teacher and I buy almost everything myself. I do PR for 2 shops, but I still buy so much, and I don't want to overbuy. I want to stay on budget. So I'm going to set up this page the exact same as I did last year, except for the addition of a monthly line. And I'm going to use some stickers to mark the months. You can use this for anything. I've seen people use it for goal setting or reflection. You can put in little pictures. You could do it for weight loss. You could track something in particular. You could do this as like a mini baby book, like you're planning out or noting important things that your baby's doing, like their first words or first foods or whatever. I've seen so many things done with this page, and now it's like even more open. I kind of wish that this was not on there, like it was completely blank and I could create my own title, but there's a reason why whiteout was invented, and I sure do use a lot of it. All right, the notes page is again more simple. This is your little section for your title or whatever, instead of like the ribbon that they did last year. And then we've got, this is our first quotes page. It's so pretty. Oh my gosh. Okay, so this is July. Now it alternates between the 5 colors, and purple is our first color for July. Now I, like I said, use stickers. So I cover up all of this with stickers. This is perfect for me. This is the only thing that is hard to line up, is on this line right here. But again, it's more simple than last year's. I can work with it. It's just so simple. One of the questions was, does it feel neutral enough? And yes, it does. When you see the weekly, you're going to be very happy. So let's turn the page. Oh, also note that the tab is back on the monthly page, which is so nice. Last year it opened to this dashboard instead of the month, and I'm so glad that is back. Okay, so now we have our monthly dashboard and one more notes page. So last year I tried to use this and it was just kind of a bust for me. And part of the reason that I think it was is the constraints of the titles that it had. So let me show you one if I haven't already, okay, here we go. So last year it had like labels for stuff, and I felt like I had to use them, and that just didn't work for me. So I may try it again this year. I don't know, I haven't decided yet, but I like that they made it much more simple. And I really like this little background design. And I love that they left the dot grid, because we lost the dot grid over here in the neutral. I'm very sad about that. But did I use it? No. So it doesn't matter. But I know that you're either a lined person or a dot grid person. And I'm definitely a dot grid person. And there are a lot of lines in this planner when it comes to notes pages. But it's fine. It's totally fine. Okay, let's go to the weekly spread. Now, this is truly neutral. The only spot of color on this whole page, can you find it? Do you see it? It's right there. It's one tiny, tiny little dot, and the hexagon is gone. Thank God. The hexagon was pretty, but it's just so big and so bold, and I just ended up getting really angry at it every week. This is so nice. Now, do we need this calendar of the month on every single week? No, I don't think so. However, this is so much easier to cover up, and in a minute we're going to put a sticker over it and see how easy. But this is so nice. I love that they simplified this area down here where you don't have the little hexagon down here. I do wish that they had straightened out the corners and not made them rounded, but I've gotten used to them and I don't hate them as much as I used to. But this is so neutral, you guys. It's so neutral. We're going to test out the sizing of things in a bit. Okay, so this is the monthly layout for July. Let's go to August. So when we get to the end of August, we have our new notes page, which is so pretty. August is blue. And then when we get into, there's our little dot. That's it. That's all the color on the weekly spreads, which is really nice. This is so, I just love it. I feel like I did about the kaleidoscope. I just really love the design of the layers. It's gorge. Okay, October is kind of the darker blue. November is purple. December is blue. January is peach. And we got blue, purple, blue, peach, which I love because this is my birthday month and I like the peach, and blue. So, and then it repeats, of course, because I have the 18-month. So we have a fully neutral planner for the most part. I'm very, very excited about the changes. I think that this is really good. Really, really good. Another question that I had was about the notes pages. So let's go back here to the end of December. Okay, so notes pages are also simplified in this planner. They used to be like coloring pages, and some were dot grid and some were lined. Now they are all lined, which some people will love, and some people like me, I would prefer dot grid again, but it's so clean, and I'm glad that the coloring pages are gone. I just don't think they were really being used that much. So we've got this page here, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And depending on if you get the 18-month, I don't know what the regular planner looks like, but you might get an extra one there. And then we have the contact page, which I didn't use this last year. I thought I might, but I don't really take my planner out a lot. But if you travel with your planner, this would be handy to jot down a contact really quick. And this is much more simpler than last year as well. Then we've got our next year at a glance, which is pretty much the same as last year, except for the design. Ooh, that's so cool. I like that. Okay, so here's our stickers. Now, you've already seen these, so we're going to go through them kind of quickly. So we've got the gold page, the rose gold page, the silver page, and the other silver page. And then we've got the pocket. The pocket is reinforced just like last year's. Really, really nice. It has kind of a NARS packaging feel to it. Very, very sturdy. And then we've got our perpetual calendar. You can use these for a lot of things. You can obviously use it as a perpetual calendar to keep track of birthdays and things like that. You can also use it for gratitude, like daily gratitude. It's very portable. You could throw it in your purse or keep it by your bed. This is very, very neutral. Contact page, holidays and dates. So this you can also purchase separately if you want more than one of those. And then we have the back of the planner. Ooh, love it so much. All right, well, let's just go to December back here, since I'm going to take it out anyway. And let's test some things out. Okay, I took a little bit of a break and then I realized that I forgot to turn my camera back on. So I'm going to show you a couple of things that I laid down when I thought I was filming. And then I'm going to show you just a couple of things on the next page that I was going to show you before. So Alicia from Sadie Stickers, she offered to send me this kit again because I didn't want to waste a kit. And I love all my kits that I have right now. So I'm going to show you this situation up here, which I'm very, very good with. And then I will show you these up close. Okay, first of all, this up here in the corner. So what I did, and I will show you this in just a sec, is I just laid it down on the halfway down one line, and then I whited out the darker words. But if you'll notice, the font is gray. It is not black, which I really like because you can cover it up a little bit easier. So let me go on the next page and I'll show you over here how easy this was. So I'm going to just white out this. By the way, I love this font, and I'm thinking about it, and I might test it out right now. Okay, so I'm going to go down to there. Perfect. It fits perfectly. Perfectly. Now, if you want to keep the font, let's go to the next page. You want to keep that font because I think it's cute, and it's very reminiscent of a planner from like 2 years ago. You could go right below that third line, right there. This is maybe what I do. How cute is that? I really like that look. It looks so cute. This is going to be it for me, I think. Oh, it's perfect. Okay, now let's go back to this spread right here. And let me point out a couple things. So if you lay a full box down on the first line, this is what you are left with. It's too big for a header. If you lay the header on that line, it's perfect. But the date is lower this year and it butts up against the header pretty close. Okay, now let's say you lay that in the same spot. You white out the bottom of the date and you put a date cover on. That's what I'm going to do. Perfect. Notice this full box down here fits perfectly between the lines and it looks great. Awesome. Same with the half box. Fits perfectly within the lines. Bottom washi, different story. Let's discuss. Okay, so this first one I laid on the line, and we have about like a millimeter too short. This one I laid inside the line, which is what I'm going to do, I think, and same situation. Okay, let's look at the other side. So this one I laid inside the line and I have almost perfectly. So this is what I'm going to aim for, is putting it inside the line on both sides. This one is a little bit short. So it just depends on where you put it. I'm going to err on the side of inside the line just a little bit, and it'll be just inside the line over here. That's what I'm going to do. So if you have any other questions about sizing, oh, let me show you this real quick. So I did this when I thought I was filming. If you are measuring from the very, very top up here all the way to the start of the bottom washi area, that is 6.5 inches. That may be different from last year. I didn't measure that last year, so I'm not sure. I guess I could. I still have some empty spreads over here. So glad that hexagon is gone. But notice how the dates are a little bit lower than they were last year. Just a hair. Okay, so it is just a little different. Okay, just a little bit different from last year's. So last year's is a little bit shorter. So your column is a little longer, as you notice here in that first column. Okay, so again, if you want dimensions, let me know. I'd be happy to measure for you. But I am just so pleased with the changes in the planner. I'm just ecstatic about what's going on in here. I love it. So let me remind you of a couple of things that are in the top of the description. So first of all, my EC affiliate link, if you would like to use it, is right up there. I will also have the link to the corresponding blog post that goes with all of the information of the launch. I will also make note that for EC Insiders, you are allowed to order on the April 27th and 28th. The general public will be the 29th. They do that to kind of ease the load on the warehouse. So if you're an EC insider, you get in there early. Get it, girl. Okay, and then the other thing that I was going to note is last year's review. If you are curious, I will also put that down in the description for you. But one more time, if you have any questions, I will be happy to answer any and all. Leave those down in the comments below, or message me on Instagram, write on my posts on Instagram, whatever. Let me know your questions and I will answer them for you. And I'm just so grateful for y'all's support. It's so nice. And this community has given me so much in my life, and I'm so happy to give back and give you guys my honest review here. So if you liked this video, give it a thumbs up. If you're not already subscribed to my channel, please hit that subscribe button. Share this video with whoever you think would benefit from it, and I'll see you next time. Bye.